Night baseball now from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Oakland A's and the Boston Red Sox. Martin Morales makes his big league debut right after this. Joey Rylander is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Rose, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year. Keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Joyce. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues.
Ready with the 0-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run.
Well, he hit a homer last night too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Davis waits on the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Roberts has a play, and that's the second out of the inning. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. He can fly. I just love watching him on the bases. And this year, he's leading the team in stolen bases and a run scored. He uses his wheels to get into scoring position. Then he flies home when the guys behind him put the ball in play. Simple as that.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. But the Athletics. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Eduardo.
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. And there's one gone to start the night. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, there aren't a lot of guys with the talent and determination of Dustin Pedroia. He's hitting over 350 versus right.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run off the bat of Dustin Pedroia. 38th home run of the season for him. And the Red Sox are on the board. It's now 2-1.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Gray against the sign. Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground toward the left. Healy scoops it up on to first, and there were two down. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Brandon Belt. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Into the corner and slicing foul. So 1-1 home. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Hit hard to the right side. Wendell from shallow right. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Next up for the A's, Franklin Tennis, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Ball one to start the at-bat. Back up the middle. Holt gloves it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Stepping in, Marcus Semien, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right, and that's in there. Base hit. He's around first, heading for two.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Semien takes his lead at third with one away. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Into the box, Bruce Maxwell trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and two gone. 1-0 the count. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Roberts is there, and that's the third out. The A's strand. Striding in for Boston, Martin Morales, and he'll make his major league debut here. Always fun to watch a guy get his career started.
Yeah, what a monster moment for not only himself, but his family, all the coaches that have helped him along the way. This is a monumental moment in his career.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Martin Morales has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's Chris Young. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tennis on the move. But he can't get to it, and that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up, ball one. Now the 1-0. Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's 0 for 5. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And it's gone into the monster seats. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And it moves the Red Sox out to a 4-2 lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Into the box, Guillermo Roberts.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Gray ready with the 0-1. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. 3 runs already home here. Sent on the ground out to second. Wendell moving to his right, and that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Porter Gatlin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, this guy has proven he can make some athletic plays in the field, and he takes a decent route to the baseball here, but I'm not sure anybody is going to bring this one in. Ends up out of his reach and bangs up off the wall.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And the lead will move to 3 as it's now a 5-2 game. And he is in there with an RBI triple. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 6-2.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D-Moore. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, it took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Gray sets. 0-1 pitch on its way. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. That misses. 1-2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Martin Morales. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Lifted in the air out to right. Tennis has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Mark Hanna. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. On to Lansdowne and gone. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses, are taking advantage. Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and it bangs off the monster. He'll get it into second, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Holt ranging up the middle, and a fine play there up the middle may have saved a run as the inning is over. But the A's get one back thanks to the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's the Red Sox 6 and the A's 3. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Chris Young will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Riding in once again, Brock Holt. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1 home. in the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 home. Line towards center field. Joyce patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Ready for another chance. Guillermo Roberts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. And a two-seam fastball there, but this is chopped fouled at the plate for strike 1. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Young, the runner at second with 1 away. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it's off the green monster. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Porter Gatlin will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Ready with the 0-2. Popped him up. Kenna on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Eduardo Nunez. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. From the stretch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Fouled away. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Franklin Tennis. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. A high fastball is in there. Ground ball foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Now another 0-2. And he struck him out. So stepping in, Marcus Semien. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Count remains at 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Got him. Striding forward now is the DH, Adam Rosales. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Leading off the fourth inning.
Here comes the first pitch.
Justin Pedroia.
Here's a swing now by Pedroia as he sends this one in the air to deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game as they open it up to 8-3. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. Kendall Graveman answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. That gets through and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. He'll try again, 1-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Betts gets his lead at first, nobody out. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Digging in once again, Martin Morales. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in there. Base hit.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Here's Chris Young, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. 1 run scored, and a relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. Here's Brock Holt now, and he fouls this one off. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 pitch, and this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Digging in and looking for more, Guillermo Roberts. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Fouled off. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now at the plate, Porter Gatlin.
Porter Gatlin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer up the middle. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run is scored. Throw won't get him.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On the grass, he throws. Wow, a flip to second for 1. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. Batting .500, 5 for 10. Pitch misses the throw down, and he'll be tagged out at second. Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. 0-1. Here it comes. Favorable call in there for a strike. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Into the box now, Matt Joyce. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Holt takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2. Ready once again, Dustin Pedroia. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A ball and 2 strikes.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Just hung in there on that one. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a swing by Pedroia as this one's on the ground out to short. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Brandon Belt is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Turned on down the line. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Ready for another chance, Martin Morales. And with 2 hits on the day, he's got to feel really good about contributing in his first day in the show.
Oh, there's definitely some diamonds that fall through the cracks, and this is obviously one of them. You root for guys like this, late-round draft picks that have had to work so hard to get here.
Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats. Betts at third with 2 away. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
The count is 1-2.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Stepping in now, Chris Young. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The count now at 2-1. Hit back up the middle. Simeon's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Had a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard.
Leading off for the Athletic.
Hanna will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. And he misses with it 1-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Struck him out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Roberts is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Digging in to try it again. Ryan Healy 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Digging in once again, Brock Holt. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Pulled toward right center field. Joyce is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Guillermo Roberts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Porter Gatlin. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Franklin Tennis. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, Matty D. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gatlin is in pursuit, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for Oakland.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Bassett enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
0-1 pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
And he's back in standing. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch of the at-bat. Runner's on his way to third. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And that'll be off the green monster in left. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. Two well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Pedroia leads off second with nobody out. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back easily. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Ready to take his hacks again, Martin Morales, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Healy brings it in, and that's the second out. Here's Chris Young, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right. Tyler Thornburg has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Looped over toward first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So now it's Mark Hanna. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
1-1 the count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch. Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
0-1, here's the pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. He got him.
Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Here's Brock Holt now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The shortstop, Brock Holt.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely.
Center fielder number 32.
Ready once again, Guillermo Roberts. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base. First pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. Maxwell is over to take a look, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Holt leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
D-Rod.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eduardo Nunez. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
So 1-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. The historic old State House here in Boston. Welcome back to baseball here at Fenway Park. Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. Standing in now, Adam Rosales. Swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. And he takes ball 1. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second. On to first, and now the A's are down to their final out. Standing in, Joey Wendell hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken games 1 and 2 here at home, as this one is over.
And with that win, they've shown they are one of the greatest teams in baseball history, tying the 1998 Yankees, who also had 114 wins. That was an amazing team, so that's some elite company right there.
17-6, the final in this one this evening. The Red Sox with 114 wins, most in the division. Joey Rylander earns win number 7 on the season. Sonny Gray is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.